Hey Virgos, this is a take two for you. I've just had an interruption, which was quite funny because music started playing and it freaked me out a little bit. This is your April mid-month crystal ball scrying and tarot card quickie, just to check in. The song that I got was I Want to Be Your Girlfriend. Oh, I think it's from the Red Girl something or other that was playing, and I think the album's called Pride, and it's got these little icy pole lollipops on the front. The lyrics or the song could be relevant because I wasn't playing that song before I was doing your video. It literally came up. So I Want to Be Your Girlfriend could be relevant to Virgos. It actually gave me a bit of a fright because I had another message in the crystal ball which I was getting to and telling you about that as your message, and then I didn't realize that the video had stopped and the music came through. I always find it strange because I have the phone on airplane mode, so I'm quite curious as to how any of that can happen without me touching the phone at all. But there you go, it means that a message must come through. It's rainbow colors and the album's called Pride, so it could be that somebody listening is from the, it could be that is relevant. LGBTQI plus, these readings are for any and all genders and different relationships as well, so it could be all relevant. The message I got from the crystal ball, let's get back to it, and the word I heard when I was scrying was Kerplunk, and I had to look up because it was the sound, but then I saw people playing a game and I saw marbles in someone's hands and the sound was quite loud, and then I realized what the game was. It's a game with a tube and there's these fine sticks that you slowly pull out, and it's holding up all of these marbles at the top, and if you pull them out at the wrong order then they come down. Kerplunk is the sound, and it's an old game. It's been around a long time. You can look it up, but it's relevant for you, Virgo. It's about patience and timing was what I was getting, and that you've had a delicate situation and you're worried about everything going Kerplunk. So it's the reminder to stay steady, and don't race through, and check all of the details. Make sure you're reading the fine print. If there's instructions that come with something, read through the instructions so that things just don't all go Kerplunk. It was such a funny thing because I thought, gosh, that's a word that's related to an old, sound. Or I was like, I remember there being a game, but couldn't remember for the life of me what the game was. Never owned that one as a kid. I was surprised it's still around. So yes, the situation that you're dealing with, Virgo, is, and there's multiple wanting to come out here. Okay, this one wanted to come too, which is interesting because this card has come out in, I think, at least 3 readings. I'm pretty sure it's come out for Aries, for Taurus, and maybe for Leos. The 3 of Cups. So for you, I'm going to get a different message for it because I'm already hearing about it. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. I'm getting different messages from what I normally would for this, and I'm just going to be careful of your words again, because again with that Kerplunk, I'm being reminded about communication and somebody having a vicious tongue, but also just wanting to swipe through and say something. Be careful being a page and not a king or a queen or even a knight. I'm also getting that there's a lurking kind of energy, or somebody perhaps looking through your communication or sending communication that is off. Be aware of it, Virgo. If you're on social media, just check your privacy settings. I think I've said it to you before as well, so it's probably the same energy that's around. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which of course could be you, earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Really feeling stable, like starting to get things in place here, and feeling like okay, I need to get things sorted. I want to make sure my foundation's right. I'll have all the things that I need to have. You know, I always think that the king is like husband energy, the queen is the you know, wife kind of energy, but of course it's any genders, all of these roles, or, you know, the bins need to get taken out, don't they? The food needs to be cooked no matter what gender you are. So this Queen of Pentacles is having the house in order, having all the things and wanting that to happen, and creating a beautiful, stable home is of significance in the mid-month. The High Priestess here is the intuition coming in now, major arcana here for you. And paperwork, contracts, again, these instructions could be relevant here. It looks like she's almost got this Torah here underneath her arm here, and using the wisdom of outside, like moon energy. We've had solar and moon eclipse. I always think of the sun and the moon with this. Her being able to benefit, have the fruits of her labor from sitting and reflecting and using her intuition. This is a beautiful golden tarot deck that I got from a fellow earth sign, from my friend who's Taurus, and she sent it to me. It's beautiful gold, and I feel as though I had to stop and say that because it's about investing in gold, or gold coming towards you in the future, and like you're going to be golden. And that's why you're using your intuition, because you've got that Kerplunk going on, and there can be too many cooks who are spoiling the broth. I've had this as wanting to celebrate with the others that got it, but for you, I feel as though there's that extra energy. So if there's relationships, there's another energy that is around as well, making it, instead of 2, it's 3. So just to be aware of that warning is coming in for you with the Kerplunking. But you're wanting to have this happy home life and having the celebrations coming in, and you're manifesting and growing. And I'm feeling as though you're going to get there, Virgo, but it's like there is this trickiness, or having to keep lots of people happy, and that kind of energy is always tricky when you're trying to balance everything and you're trying to do everything in order. Again, I'm sure I got I'm seeing lists again and calendars again, so that you don't, the Kerplunking, again, I just saw them in my mind's eye. So writing down the lists and the times of things and planning is going to be really important for you, Virgo, so that you don't miss anything, or so that someone doesn't trip you up. If there's somebody behind you, that's going to be important for you. I've got your Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle here for you, and it says spring. I get everybody to look at the cards. Funny, because there's a bird's nest in here, and everybody I've had messages for have had birds in them, and there's a little grasshopper here that's in the card as well. But this is from the Toni Carmine Salerno Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle deck. The illustrations are by Yuehui Tang. And I'll just read out, it has affirmations as well, so I encourage you, when I read them out, to repeat what is said as well, because it will make the messages so much stronger for your affirmation as well. So let's find what it says. Spring. You cannot see it yet, but a new season begins and ushers in a bright new chapter in the story of your life. Only through the darkness of night can we see the beautiful tapestry of stars above us. Life might seem a bit dark and gloomy at present, or perhaps you are in a situation where you cannot see any light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes things must turn dark in order for you to see the light. Out of the present darkness, a great light soon shines through. Things are evolving and progressing well, even though it may not seem like it. The seeds of a fertile future have already been planted. A ray of sunlight soon bursts through the clouds and the first buds appear. Spring always follows winter, and soon all starts to blossom and come to life. Life is a sequence of natural and spontaneous change through which we grow and become stronger and wiser. Beyond the clouds, the sun, moon, and stars are always shining. The affirmations for you. Everything I experience makes me wiser and stronger. The light of love always fills my heart. I honor the seasons of life and see the beauty in every season. They're really nice messages for you, Virgo. It's sort of what I was saying, is that you're building on something, and you know, if it is that darkness, if you kind of feel that a bit of anxiety towards the, you know, oh, this could all go kerplunk, the delicate way that you're handling things is heading you towards the light. I feel really quite positive about it, Virgo. Interesting messages. I wonder if that song's got any relevance to you. If the messages don't make any sense, check out your rising and ascendant are the same thing. That sign, rising sign's often very relevant. And moon sign, and also I would say Venus for relationships too. There can be extra messages there. If you don't know what those are, you can look up on the internet for free birth chart, and you just put in some details about where you were born and the time of your birth, and that will give you the other aspects that you can look at, the other parts of your chart that are relevant to you. Always an interesting read. Please comment down below. I love getting messages from you. Anything about how this relates, or any questions that you might have, and I can respond to it as well, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, there's more messages in the April monthly readings. This is a mid-month check-in, so go back through and have a look at what else there was for the month, and there's other little videos that come out as well throughout the time, and I'll check in with you soon. Please continue to like my videos, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. See you soon. Bye.